Pop a little pancake into the pan. Pop a little pancake into the pan. That's for my dinner today. Squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze, 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 squeeze.
Right guys, this is a nice quick and easy one. It's Pancake Tuesday tomorrow, so I thought I'd put up a recipe, quick and easy, no scales, recipe on how to make a decent pancake batter and how to make pancakes and also how to serve them. I hope you all got some eggs and some plain flour, because that's literally all you need. Oh, and a bit of milk. Right, we're going to turn around and have a look and see what ingredients we've got. Right, here's the ingredients. We've got a bit of sugar and some lemons to serve it with. Don't be tempted with cream and fruit, and no, traditional lemon and sugar. We've got a bit of salt. We've got 3 eggs, which I've already cracked 3 into a mug, and we've got a mug full of plain flour, just a normal British plain flour, not bread flour. It's too strong and it makes them quite tough, the pancakes, but just normal cake plain flour. We need to top that mug with the eggs, top that up with milk. Then we put the flour, the milk and the eggs into a mixing bowl, give it a good mix, and then we put another half a mug of water, and that will lighten the mix up. That will make it a bit lighter, so it'll be nice and smooth. Little handy hint, if you're making egg wash or you're beating eggs, get a little bit of salt, just a pinch, put it on your eggs. Mix them up with a fork, and then 2 minutes later go back to them and they'll be a liquid form. There won't be the gloopy stuff. You know, when you get egg whites and you mix them and they're gloopy. Well, the salt turns it into a liquid, which is much better for this recipe. Right, so we'll go ahead and we'll mix the milk and the eggs together. And so that's the eggs mixed with the salt, and all we're going to do is just top this mug up with milk. There we go. And just give it a stir in, mix the eggs and the milk together. And then just get a big mixing bowl. Put your 1 mug of plain flour into the mixing bowl. Pour in your eggs and your milk and get a whisk and mix them in. That's it all nicely mixed in. No machine needed, I've literally just mixed it in. It took 10 seconds of whisking, but I had to stop the camera because I need both hands, one to hold the bowl. Now we've got that, and it has a nice smooth batter. It is quite a thick batter. Now all you need is the same mug and just fill it half full of water, cold water, and put that in with it. Right, there's a half a mug of cold water, straight out the tap. Just make sure you run it for a couple of seconds and it'll get cold. Pour that in, and now if you did it with all milk, yes, it would be fine, but you would find there'd be quite a heavy pancake. And there's your pancake batter. It's looking a little bit the same texture as single cream. Now, because we've been working this, I know it doesn't seem like we have, but we've been working this with a whisk, and which will have stretched the gluten in the flour, which if you were to make your pancakes straight away, you would find to be rubbery. So we want to escape that rubberiness, as you do. And that's it. We're not stirring anymore. And now we're going to leave this nice cool place for at least half an hour, and that will let all the gluten relax again in the flour, so it becomes a much better batter for pancakes. So we'll come back in half an hour and I'll show you the results, and then we'll cook one and we'll dress it, and then we'll get the master taster Tracy tell me what she thinks. Cheers. Right, we're now half an hour later and there's our batter. It's settled and it's going to be much better after that half hour rest. We're all better after half an hour rest, aren't we? And what I've got is a pancake pan. You don't need a pancake pan, you just need a non-stick frying pan. That's it. It doesn't matter how deep it is or whatever. But I got this a couple of years ago and it was on sale. I think I got it for something like £2, so it doesn't cost a lot. But like I say, a non-stick frying pan will do exactly the same. I've also got a little bowl of oil and some kitchen paper. And what I do is I dip the kitchen paper into the oil, wipe the pan with it, and that greases the pan for me. It doesn't allow too much oil, so you don't get greasy pancakes. Then all you need is a nice hot stove, and that's where we're going next. Follow me. Right, I've got my pan. That's the highest my stove goes to. And I've got the pan on. And that is going to be on for a good 3-4 minutes. I promise you, your pan will not burn. It will not melt. Leave it to get hot. Now this is what I keep telling people when we're doing a stir fry. Make sure you leave it on, and when you think it's going to melt, leave it for another minute. Then we're laughing. That's how we're cooking pancakes today. So leave this on for 2-3 minutes. If you're on gas, you're only looking at about a minute and a half. I'm on electric. Takes a little bit longer. So I'll go and get the batter, get the oil and the paper, and we're going to get cracking, and we'll cook the first one and we'll get Tracy to taste it. Cheers. Right. This pan's been on for 2 minutes now. Can you see the smoke coming off it? I've turned it down to 6. So it's about 2/3 power now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make hopefully the first decent pancake. And then we're going to get Tracy to taste it with some lemon and sugar. And she's going to tell you how marvellous it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the paper towel, dip it in oil, and then I'm just going to rub the pan with that. And it's not going to cover it too much. And then I'm just going to pour some batter in. And then let it go all the way around and fill the pan. Don't worry if there's any holes in it. This is home cooking. Now I've got a palette knife. You don't need a palette knife. I'll go and get a fish slice. You can use a fish slice. Now all I'm looking for is, I'm watching this, and you can smell it cooking now. I'm just watching this, where it's coming off the edges. There's no bubbles. That's because we let it settle. And look at the colour of that. That looks lovely, doesn't it? So you can be tempted and flip it, toss it, but no, we're going to cook it like this. Because I've had too many accidents of me trying to flip it and it lands on your hand and it's not very pleasant. Now once you've turned it over, it will literally take 30 seconds. Now that's cooked. So what we'll do is we'll put it straight onto the plate. Now I'll turn the cooker off just because now normally you would just carry on and just keep on cooking them like that. Now if you follow me, we're going to go and get Tracy to taste this. Right, that's a pancake we've just made. Now what we do in the northeast of England, we put a line of sugar down the middle, like that. Then we get a lemon wedge. God forbid you use that squeezy lemon juice in a bottle. And then just squeeze a line of lemon juice on top of the sugar. And then Tracy's going to hold the camera while I roll it. And you just roll it up. Right, here's the pancake that we've just rolled, and I'm going to show you how tasty they are, because Tracy was a bit embarrassed to be coming on the video, so I'm going to tell you how gorgeous they are. Now a chef should never do that, but here we go. That's gorgeous. You can keep your cream, keep your fruit. That's proper pancakes, lemon and sugar. And I promise you the kids will enjoy it as well. Cheers. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really do hope that you try this, because it's so easy, and the kids would love them. And I mean, all my grandkids love them. And so easy, so easy. If you enjoyed it, if you just go onto the bottom right hand corner of the video and just click on subscribe, and you'll be able to watch all my other videos that comes up. Cheers.
Lemon with a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's for my dinner today. Shake on the sugar with a shake, shake, shake. Shake on the sugar with a shake, shake, shake. Shake on the sugar with a shake, shake, shake. That's for my dinner today. Roll it around with a roly, roly, roll. Roll it around with a